I just,
it's a great feeling, man, to be call your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Get a drug. Like, a lot of people don't even get this far, you feel me? Like, especially if you really know who I am and you know anything about me, you know how far I came. Like, so that's one of the biggest things. Like, I mean, a lot of people don't really know who I am, so I feel like they kind of judge me. And their appearance to me is me being arrogant or flashy, you know what I'm saying? Or even, you know what I'm saying, fun stuff that I got, things like that. But when you get to know me, you know what I'm saying, you'll really know, like, and I came up from nothing for real. I feel like a lot of people really say that they came from nothing. They never had nothing, but I really came up from nothing. Like, I said, I've been selling drugs since I was 14. Like, been in gangs since I was 12. So my first dead body at 9 years old. Like, I really been traumatized and hurt and things that I see in the streets. You know what I'm saying, kind of closed my heart out to even love and certain things. So now, you know what I'm saying, like, now, like, sitting in a Wraith, that's my dream car, and stars my roof, and it's just a real feeling. At 17 years old, I went to prison, bro. Like, went to prison, you know what I'm saying, for drug trafficking with a handgun. Like, that's something I can't even, like, I don't even really want to talk about, but you know what I'm saying, like, that's something it's hard to even fathom. Like, the age getting caught, and not like I just got caught up for that. I got caught up for other bullshit, but that's, you know what I'm saying, that's what I did my time for that. Putting, you know what I'm saying, with a handgun, putting a gun. I was undercover cop, so I didn't even, you know what I'm saying, know that, but, you know what I'm saying, like, going to jail, things like that, finally your freedom. You know what I'm saying, don't even know, you know what I'm saying, when you come home, and at the time I had a girlfriend who was actually pregnant. You know what I'm saying, she didn't have she hadn't have an abortion. I didn't really, you know what I'm saying, really know about the situation, but I couldn't even, you know what I'm saying, be there and even, like, fully understand. Like, I don't know, it was just a lot going on. I missed so much of my life, like my 18, 19, 20, like, really I couldn't really experience too much. Like, when my first was in college, living life and things like that, even going to parties, you know what I'm saying, having fun. Like, I was in the cell, man, stressing, going through, like, with grown men, you know what I'm saying? People getting stabbed, like, I remember watching my son getting his ear bit off. That's something I still have dreams about. When I sleep every night, I still think about things like that. That's gonna be with me forever, like forever and ever, and that's something I can never, like, get out of my head. So just kind of a feeling a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, don't really fully understand. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like one thing I dislike is when people look at what they see of me with designer clothes and stuff, and that's the first thing they think. Like, oh, I'm flawed and stuff, but it's like, you understand where I'm coming from. I never had nothing, like, really never really had nothing. And then imagine being away, you know what I'm saying, for three-some plus years and coming home and finally, you know what I'm saying, be able to afford the thing that you wanted, you know what I'm saying, you dream about. Are you not gonna achieve that and get what you want? So it's like, I don't flaunt, you know what I'm saying, nothing. I'm not flexing, but I finally can afford it, so why not? Life is too short, you know what I'm saying? Like, take what happened to, you know what I'm saying, X, you know what I'm saying, the rapper. Like, he touched some people's lives, and his life was taken away. But then, you know what I'm saying, a designer bag, whatever the case might be. So, imagine it now, you know what I'm saying, how I'm feeling. Like, 5 years ago, I was in jail, I was in prison, you know what I'm saying, like, fighting for my life. Now, look, I'm sitting in a Wraith. So, you know what I'm saying, I feel like people gotta kind of see it from my point of view. Like, if you ever sit down and have a conversation with me, you'll really understand me and understand me. Like, I'm a good-hearted person. I get my last, you know what I'm saying, my last to people I really care about. Like, I take care of my mother, my little brother. I never want to be a rapper. That's never my dream. Like, growing up, man, I wanted to be a kingpin.
When you were sitting in the cell, you thought you would end up here?
Fuck no, man. I thought I was gonna get out. I remember them niggas telling my mother, man, said, yo, you gotta find somewhere to bury this kid. That's how wild I was. You feel me? Like, you understand? That's what they, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mother used to drive 2.5 hours to come see me. She couldn't even really see me because I was always in solitary confinement or fighting or, you know what I'm saying, dumb shit like that that you can't even really, you know what I'm saying, like, fathom. Like, I was always in shit like that, so hell no. Like, that's me sitting in a Wraith now in fucking California. Nigga, I couldn't even travel, you know what I'm saying? Let her know I couldn't even travel. You know what I'm saying? I was on probation, I had to pay $4,000 to get off probation. Money, you know what I'm saying? My mother didn't even have, I had to come over there, you feel me? So I couldn't even travel, bro. Now I'm sitting in California in a Wraith. I'm saying, I'm saying, multi, I'm saying, I don't know how much the car costs, I'm saying. A few $100,000 though for a fact. And I'm sitting in there, I'm driving, I paid for this myself. You know what I'm saying?
So if you could talk to the young niggas watching this, what would you tell them? Somebody coming from the cells.
Anything is possible, man. Don't just be closed off to the streets is the only way you can make it. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you that for a fact. The streets is a myth. You can't do it, you know what I'm saying? The stuff I gained from the streets is just knowledge, you know what I'm saying? How to handle certain situations, you know what I'm saying? To know who's really there for you, who's not really there for you. That's something I can say I actually learned from the streets. But other than that, come on, man. Really nothing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes, if you get in a jam, they're not gonna be there for you. What? No, that's people who wish, you know what I'm saying, was happy I went to jail. Happy as hell. And it's sad to say because, like, that's those people you consider as friends and stuff, but like, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, don't want to really see you win. But dude, I feel like a lot of people these days love Nigeria. They wait till you get to a certain level, or they feel like
God bless you, man. God bless you, man.
And before they try to, like, clinch to you, or they'll wait, you know what I'm saying, till you get a co-sign for somebody that already at a certain status, and then be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, it's like, they love Nigeria, why not show me love now that I'm here, that I'm trying to get to a certain level, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to prosper, I'm trying to take care of my family, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to put my craft on a pedestal, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, feed these messages to the kids, you know what I'm saying, so they can see life as a different, you know what I'm saying, perspective. Rapping, I'm using rap as a way to give a message to kids that, I'm saying, like, drugs not the only way. Imagine there's some people, you know what I'm saying, put in a position that, you know what I'm saying, like, that's really all they know. You feel me? So it's like, think about it, I came out of prison with a felony. Who these days, you know what I'm saying, no, I don't know people that get hired with a felony. It's kind of hard to get a job. It's extremely difficult. And I come home with an aggressive felony at that. And then now probation and society expect me to adjust to society and right away and be able to get a job. And now I'm charged probation fees on top of that. And if I can't provide the probation fees, then I get more probation or more penalties, you know what I'm saying, or even technical violation. I go sent back to jail. So you put in a cycle where it's like, it's extremely difficult to make it out. I'm surprised I'm here now, like, even speaking about this situation, you know what I'm saying, like, imagine, you know what I'm saying, applying to 15 different jobs and nobody hire you. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat. You 24, you 25, you gotta feed yourself. Your mother can take care of you, know what I'm saying, for the rest of your life, or even your family. So as a man, you got a pride where you wanna take care of yourself and do certain things. What you gonna do? A lot of these people, kids, you know what I'm saying, even kids, 19 years old, they come home from jail, they turn right to the streets. School isn't an option. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't have nobody in the family that ever been to college or even telling them about how to build that credit, how to invest that money. Nobody's telling these kids none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, can you really blame them? You know what I'm saying? They said knowledge is power, but when you don't have that knowledge or even that outlet to push you towards that knowledge, what can you really do?
So what's some moves you got planned for the future?
Man, I got a lot. You know what I'm saying? I want to open my own businesses. I'm gonna use my voice and you know what I'm saying, my voice and just me as a person to show people the other ways. I want to open up a weed dispensary soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm very into fashion, things like that. So I'm looking more into fashion and marketing and branding and trying to be, a creative director for another brand, open up my own fashion line, just different things in general to do. You know what I'm saying? And giving people my community just a different outlet. You know what I'm saying? Even hiring people in my community, like, once I get to a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Even kids, like, man, the kids, I know a lot of people that look up to the kids. I know people from different states that I probably never met that look up to me now from how far I came. And I respect that. And it's a motivation to keep going further. You know what I'm saying? Because people that actually don't know me, that look at my YouTube page and listen to the first intro, man, they're amazed that I came this far, because it's people, you know what I'm saying, in prison system that never get out that cycle, man. You know what I'm saying? Now imagine me, like, I'm sitting a motherfucking rape, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got a fucking protect on. Plain Jane. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? R.I.P. Vato, man. I love this nigga to death. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now all this stuff is materialistic things, but it's like, it just shows, you know what I'm saying, what I was able to accomplish, you know what I'm saying, by having a bigger outlet. Now all this shit can take away again, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when I'm saying, I put my mind on certain stuff and I'm doing it, like, man, there's a lot you can do in life, man. So like, I want people to just kind of get that image out their head of me, you know what I'm saying, out and as me just kiss some flex and money and this and that, but in my position, what would you do?